Hi, welcome back to my channel, Sparkling Glue. So glad you're here. So I've been completely obsessed with origami folding and paper folding lately. I did a few videos, you might have seen them, um, and I started a new playlist, the paper folding. I forgot the name of what it's called, but um, anyway, I wanted to share this with you. So these are, called diagonal pockets because of the pockets here. And it's from a book called The Art of the Fold by Hedi Kyle. I just ordered it, so hopefully I'll be able to learn how to make some more of these really neat projects. So this particular one, you can use any size, any rectangle size paper you want. I am using a 12 by 9 only because it makes it a little larger. If you use like the 10.5 by 8 type, um, look, it's not that much difference, but it's a little bit. So I like the bigger size. So let me show it to you. It looks like a little envelope flap that tucks in to this pocket here, which can fit a little card or anything you want. Here are the diagonal fold pockets, and this is what we're going to end up, well, we're going to fold the whole thing, and then you can fit cards into here and then into the top pocket or journaling cards or whatever you want. And then a little book or journaling pages or anything you want, or you don't have to use the little book. You can decorate this inner flap here. So what I did is a little book and I decorated it, and then I made this a little pocket in here. And you can glue this just down right into your journal right here. Or you could send this in Happy Mail or just keep it as an individual gift. So anyway, I thought we could make one together. I'll just put these to the side for now. And I already cut my page, which is 9 by 12. And I'll put all the dimensions in the description below just so you have them. There's not that many, but at least you'll have it. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your paper and you're going to have the long side down at the bottom and down. So let's start over. So pattern side down, and you're going to go ahead and bring it up to the top and then just push down on either side so you know where your middle is. And then you're going to fold up to the middle on both sides. And the reason why the pattern side down is this way it's decorated what you can see. If you're using double-sided paper, obviously that doesn't matter. But whatever is on the inside, you'll hardly see any at all. Okay, now what you're going to do is open up your paper and turn it so now the short side is facing you, and bring this up to the top and fold. And you're going to open it back up, and you're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the short side. Bring this paper up and fold it. But now you're going to fold it back. So it's just reverse folding. Okay, so I'll show you again. So we fold it up here, and now we're folding it backwards. And now you want to take the fold line and bring it right up to the crease and push down. Okay, so you see what we have. And then what you want to do is we're going to make some triangle folds, and this is what actually makes those little pockets I showed you, these fold pockets here. So you're going to take your corner and you're going to line it up to the fold line, and then just like that. And you're going to do the same on both sides and push down. And then you're going to flip your page up, And now you're going to do almost the same thing, except you're lining up with this line. So you're making a little triangle lined up with this on both sides. And you're probably going to have to watch this a few times. I did. Had to keep redoing it and checking and all different things. So anyway, all right. So now you're going to fold your paper down. And now we're going to fold over on the lines that you already have. And you see how it's creating your diagonal pockets? And this is why I wanted you to fold it close, because if it's too far apart, then you see too much of the white, which you could ink, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, now here's a good time to push down on everything so you get good, nice crease lines. You could do it during the whole process as you fold. That's up to you, but you do want it to lay nice. All right, now what I like to do here is glue this down. And you don't have to go all the way down to this line, but what you want to do is just glue the side. And it's going to be folded and it'll stay, but this keeps it better. And the reason why I'm not going all the way down is because we're going to fold it up, which is fine if you go too far on the glue, but here. Now push down. All right. And now what we're going to do is make an envelope flap up here. Now they have a lot of steps that I omitted because I don't think it made a big difference on how it looked, and it was pretty, I thought it got a little complicated. So I am just doing a simple fold here where you fold and try to line it up. And I know it's not it's never really perfect, but do your best and push down, and then we're going to glue this. So glue this down. Okay, and now those are glued. Okay. And now if this was double-sided, you would see your pattern here. If you really don't like the white, you can ink, or you can put a little piece of paper in here that covers it, or use double-sided. Now you're going to fold this up. Now this is up to you where you want it. You already have a crease line here, which you can leave it like that, and then fold your envelope down a little lower, which is probably the best way to do it. But if you want, you don't have to follow that. And then you're going to fold this down, and then your envelope tucks in right here. And that's it. You made your little booklet pocket, whatever you want to call it. And this paper obviously was two different colors, but I don't mind it. So, but let's see. So now for decorating, let me show you what I'm doing. You're gonna cut it if you want. You can really do anything here, but this is what I found the easiest way. You're going to cut pieces that are 4 inches. Everything, the booklet and all of these, everything's 4 inches. And I'll show you. So this large inside pocket, you're going to cut at 4 by 3. And this smaller inside pocket, okay, and then, so we did this at 4 by 3. This one is 4 by 2.5, which is the outside pocket. And this one is 4 by 2, the smaller inside. Now, like I said, you can do these any way you want, but these, it fit, and I just thought it was easy because you went 4 by 3, 4 by 2.5, 4 by 2. And then the booklet is 4 by 6. And you're going to fold, just cut it 4 by 6 and then fold directly in half, and that gives you a 4 by 3. And then I added a couple of pages in between of just some lined paper for journaling, but you don't have to do that. And these I didn't measure, I just tore. And then I put one staple just to hold the booklet together, but you certainly can put your booklet together any way you want. And then what I'm doing is I am gluing the whole bottom back of the booklet down to our journal base or pocket base right here. Okay, so you have that, and then I'm decorating the front, but these are all, you know, just a preference on what you want to do. And these little decorations on these cards, I have another video, I'll link it below, where I made these in the video. They're just from little scraps and punch outs of little hearts and circles and different things. And this is from a word sheet that I gave away for free, which I can also link that in the video too. It's just 2 sheets of words, and so if you want to use that. And then for the back of here, I just added a little pocket. So the book is 4 by 3. So then anything you cut, I would just cut like 3 3/4 for your pocket size, just a little smaller. I'm sorry, 2 3/4, because the book is by 3, right? So this is 2 3/4, just a little under 3, and and I did ink that. And then what else? Oh, and then these are just regular 4 by 3 cards that came with the paper pack, and they fit in here. You don't want too many, and I do have this is kind of thick because of all the, but if you want to add a card or two, you certainly can. So put those in, and then this tucks in here, and I am just gluing this to this, and all it is a circle with a sticker on it. I cut out with a circle punch from some paper, and actually let's not glue it to the top of the envelope, so only glue on half. And you could glue this lower and use it as the tuck and not have the pocket as your tuck spot, but so depending on what you want to do. But there you go. And now we have this little, so it opens this way, and I decorated the front, and this again I did maybe a 1/4 inch smaller. So if this is 4 by 3, I did 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, right? So just like a 1/4 inch smaller around to get a frame. And then a couple of pages for journaling. And then we have a little pocket here, which you can put a tag or something in. And then you have your pocket here and your pocket back here. And of course you have your pocket on the front. And there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it made sense how you folded it. Like I said, go back and rewatch that. Just, it takes a couple times, and then once you get it, it's pretty fun. I don't know. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great day.